Hello, dears. I am Hosna the psychologist. A new story, but with a familiar theme: a quiet dinner. It was Thursday night. Emma had prepared dinner, pasta with Mark's favorite sauce. The table was set. The candles were flickering. The smell of basil filled the room. Mark entered. She dropped her bag on the floor and sat down. But she didn't look at him. Her eyes were fixed on the phone. The sound of knocking filled the silence of the room. But she waited. That usual smile, it never came. Her chest tightened. She whispered inside, "He ignores me, he must be tired of me, maybe, he doesn't love me anymore." The silence grew heavier. Emma pushed the food with her fork. Her mind was full of speculation. And the more he guessed, the darker his thoughts became. Finally, he put down his fork. He stood up. He said in a soft voice, "I'm not hungry," and left with a pounding heart. That night, in the silence of his room, tears welled up in his eyes. He said to himself, "Our marriage is dying, it's over." The next morning, while pouring his coffee, Mark sighed in relief. With a small smile, he said, "Good news. I finally solved the client's problem last night. I was so stressed, I know I wasn't here. I'm sorry." But he shrugged. All those painful stories his mind had made up, none of them were true. He had just fallen into the trap of mind reading. Psychological insight, mind reading, we assume we know what others are thinking. But in reality, we have no proof. We mistake boredom for rejection, distraction for lack of love, and we create stories in our minds, scarier than reality. What's the danger? Instead of asking, we assume. Instead of connecting, we distance ourselves. And the final point of our story: so, the next time you find yourself reading someone else's mind, pause, ask yourself, what real evidence do I have? Could there be another explanation? And most importantly, just ask them. Because most of the time, the story in your mind is much scarier than the truth.